You wanna...
Looking for Ford, huh? He is usually over in the warehouse. The soil feels a mite dry today.
Always talking about getting out of here, sailing the sea. Yeah, you'll never catch me on a boat.
You sound so much like Brad sometimes.
Hey, you're the newcomer, ain't you? Nora Camarillo. I keep folks alive around here. You know, you're lucky they found you when they did. Your friend was pretty bad. I got her just in time. She's great. A real spitfire, that one. I'd hang on to her if I were you. Like what? Listen, I don't care what you two are. I'm just saying, don't lose it, whatever it is. That girl's tough, all right. But right now, she needs rest. When she's up and about, I'll make sure you know. Let me know if you see something you need. Need anything, I'm here.
Looking for Ford? He's over in the warehouse. Sure, he's got something going on. Always does.
So many new faces these days. Things must be getting a mite easier out there. Welcome, traveler. I'm Reginald Malone, but my friends call me Reggie. You can too. Saw you come in with Bo and Clementine there. Or you can be sure they'll do everything they can for your friend. Ain't the first to come through here needing help. Longer than I care to think about. At my age, time, well, it compresses in a way. Oh, it's not a bad thing, just different. Keeping our stories alive is how I make sense of things. And I'm always looking for new tales. I'd love to hear yours, traveler. Oh, now that sounds like the start of a damn good story. What brought you out here? I hear that. Why, if half of old Mudtooth's tales are true, the world used to be a hell of a lot more connected. It's past time we took that back from the root, too. You're in the right place, traveler. How about your friend? How'd you meet her? So you owe her a debt. Or maybe you paid it off by getting her here. Hey, what do I know? I tell you what, though, ain't no logic keeping tabs with people's lives. We look out for each other because we're human, yeah? It's the only way that makes sense to me. The only thing that makes humanity worth being around. Speaking of your friend, I heard she came in with a nasty case of root rot. What happened to you two out there? Yeah, I can understand that. Ain't easy talking about hard times. Yeah, don't push if she ain't ready, yeah? But, don't forget about it either. Could be that telling you what happened is the only thing that can set her free. Well, don't you worry. We've dealt with nastier things here, believe me. I reckon she'll come through just fine. What about you? What do you hope to find out here? You're a good friend, traveler. I hope you stick around. This town could use folks like you. So, now I've got a measure of you. Is there anything I can do for you? If you got scrap, I got you covered. Keep your wits about you.
I see you, traveler. You're the one Ford's been waiting for, though he doesn't know he's been waiting. He thinks he needs help. It's her who needs it. You know, and you don't. Sorry, I shouldn't say. Things get messier when I tell them. I'm Wallace. Did I say that yet? Probably. The site, you know? You have a path to walk. You choose the first step here, but your path can change if you wanted to. Yep, that makes a lot of sense now. You're right, of course. Your path is waiting. Tell Brabus and McCabe I sent you. They have what you need. They're the next step on your journey. I'll see you again, traveler.
I'm sorry, Mr. Root, but you're not gonna eat me today.
Greetings. Forgive me. I am not good with Paxeltech faces. Oh, it is new. I thought I had seen it before. So difficult to tell Paxeltech apart without hoof and horn. I am Sa Israk Thadwell. My Paxeltech name is Dwell. I sell crystals from my world. They make Paxeltech faster, stronger, more powerful. They help it defeat its enemies. And the prices are quite fair. Quality it cannot find elsewhere, not even on Yesha. Be safe on its journey, Paxeltech.
Well, ain't you a right mutter? Traipsing in here like you own the place. That boy what talks to the root? I don't trust Wally with a hot meal. But I also ain't dumb enough to cross him. I don't reckon he was any more specific. Psst, right. Well, the boy's crazy, but he ain't stupid. And I can see your gear is, lacking, to say the least. If he asks, tell him I gave you this. No charge. Riggs is gonna talk my ear off if I don't send you over to him next, isn't he? Fine. Go see Riggs, then. Tell him he can do whatever the hell he wants.
Never seen Ford out hunting. He's always hanging out up top in the warehouse. Travis got to polish his stuff more. You can't shoot straight with this.
This is not up for discussion, Clementine. You're staying, and that's fine.
I don't remember asking for your permission.
I swear to God and my mother.
Excuse me?
Did Bo send you over here, or did you stumble your way over here yourself?
In case you forgot. And I am not your child. You don't have authority over me.
On this, I do. This town needs you. You can't go
You're
wandering
serious,
off
aren't
after
you?
something that...
All right, so what
that
the hell
might
is
not
this
even exist.
journey?
Oh, that's rich. What have you been doing the last 100
I swear,
years then, huh?
if that boy weren't
What the
so
hell are you
goddamn
doing right
right
now?
all the time, he and I'd be having words.
different.
Percussive ones.
I'm trying to
Fine.
fix things.
Well,
Things that
the
you
only
broke
reason
when you
anyone
tried to
bothers
play
me is
God.
because I'm good
That was
with a hammer.
Asgard. I was just
so
following
either
orders.
I can
I
modify
didn't-
your weapons, or
Oh,
we
and
can
that
find a
makes it
more
okay?
creative use for it.
You know how many people died?
Tell you what.
Because you just
I heard you
followed
picked up
orders.
something strange
Of course
on your
I
little
know.
jaunt earlier.
You think
Maybe
I
I
don't
could
remember
do
that
something
every
with it.
goddamn day? Trying to make things right here.
So am I. You're such a damned hypocrite, Ford. If I leave, it's my fault. But you didn't break the world. You didn't run after a pipe dream. You didn't abandon your family a dozen times over.
Look, I've made a lot of mistakes. I admit that. But it's because of those mistakes that I'm telling you not to do the same thing.
Well, forgive me if I don't want to take advice from the men who fucked up the world in the first place. I'm not your dreamer anymore. Maybe I've got my own mission.
These people need you, Clementine. You're too important to just...
Every person out there is capable of taking care of themselves. This isn't about them. It's about you. You've always run away from your problems, but you won't let me run toward something. What are you so goddamned afraid of?
I'm losing you! Losing them! Losing
That ought to help with whatever journey he saw you on.
Everything.
Just tell Wally to be more specific next time. Yeah? So we're done here, right? Or do I need the hammer again?
You took it from me.
It's a miracle.
You, Neville.
It's not personal. I just don't like being distracted. I get into a zone, you know? Pisses me off when people come by and interrupt my me time.
I don't belong here.
I'll tell you what.
I never did.
You're clearly not the average stray that shows up here. So I'll make you a deal. You find anything interesting out there, bring it back to me and I'll see if I can use it to mod your weapons.
You put yourself through a lot today.
Oh, and if you tell anyone I was nice to you, I will cut you.
Things will feel better tomorrow.
You know how I used to look up
friend.
to you.
Glad to see you're all right. What can I do for you?
Save the world.
That's right.
Except
Everybody calls me Riggs.
Haven't I?
I try to keep folks safe out there. My specialty is armor and weapons upgrades. Speaking of which, Bo mentioned you might need some help getting your feet back on
near
here.
that place, Clementine.
Well, whatever you need, don't be afraid to ask.
That's an order.
We all help each other out here. Even
You
McKay.
haven't learned a damned thing, Ford. Out of my
I don't
way.
suppose he was more particular about why. Ha! Yeah, that sounds like Travis. Right. Well, I've got a pretty focused skill set. I reckon I know what he means. Come to me if you ever need to upgrade your equipment. You know where to find me.
Not now.
Whoa, what have we here? Ah, the Traveler, of course. Wallace said yes. Right on time. Sorry you had to see that. But then again, you've been around. I'm sure you know. Families fight. Andrew Ford. Good to make your acquaintance. In the flesh. Oh, I'm as real as a toothache. I'm sure you've got a lot of questions, and I've got a favor to ask. So let's get to it. You first. That's a longer story than I can indulge right now. Let's keep it to this. You know how some things you drink can make you drunk, and some things you eat can make you sick or sleepy? Well, other things do this. It's a big world out there. Huh. Not my way. And you want to be careful what you wish for, Traveler. Oh, nothing too dangerous. I've got to marshal my resources. And then we'll get into it in earnest. Not you precisely, as in name, rank, serial number. But I knew someone was coming.
Aren't you clever? Skeptic. That's fine. It so happens I knew you'd be coming today. Or I hoped. Our young Wallace told me. Wallace? He's a special kid. A lot like somebody I used to know. She had bad dreams too. Dreams about things that hadn't yet come to pass. It's more like he can see really far into the present. Sometimes. Who, specifically? Don't think there's a soul in town has lost as much as Riggs. Don't know how that man gets up out of bed every day. But he does. And we're damn thankful. Compared to who? Vo might be young, but he knows the run of a ward. Learned from the best. He was orphaned, just a kid. Ward 13 sort of adopted him. Ran security when he got old enough. Did a damn good job of it. Only made sense to put him in charge once we started up here. Arguing's not the same as fighting. Clem and I have known each other longer than anyone else here. That's a lot of water to put under a narrow bridge. Looks can be deceiving. In fact, she's 132 years old. She was 16 when I first met her, over a lifetime ago. But she hasn't aged a day since. You see, Clementine, she's forever young. Height of hormones, height of feeling, height of hurting. I'm sure you remember yourself. Or if not, that little scrapper you came in with brought it all back to you. Here now, traveler. You look like someone preparing for a journey. I won't lie, that's exactly the kind of scrapper I need. I've got some business to take care of down in the old ward. And I was hoping you'd be up for helping me. Talk to Riggs first, get some weaponry. Then meet me down by the ward gate, and we'll talk more.
Talk much about life before the ward. What you did and all.
Oh. It was a hard time, I guess. I done some things I wasn't proud of.
I'm sure you did the best you could.
You look ready to face anything. What do you say? Ready to see what's down there with me? I hear you. Take care of whatever you need to.